And let's now talk about the significance of the nation marking the martyrdom day of Guru Gobind Singh's sons as Veer Bal Diwas. To talk about it, we have with us this evening Iqbal Singh Lalpura, Chairperson Minority Commission of India in Delhi. Good evening to you. Mr. Lalpura, what do you make of this event that was marked throughout the nation and in different world capitals as well? An event that has been instituted and it was marked for the first time today as Veer Bal Diwas. What's its significance for the Sikh community?
We are celebrating Amrit Mahotsav. During this period, the Honorable Prime Minister has taken initiative to teach our own history, our heroes, and the sacrifices made by our Indian for the freedom of the country, for the protection of the society, for the protection of the humanity. And as far as Sikhism is concerned, I think he has done what other Sikhs could not do so far.
Right, and this is not the first time that such a step has been taken by this government and Prime Minister Modi himself. There have been several steps, if you go back to 2014, that can be recounted in terms of what kind of endeavors has been made by this government, by the Modi government, for the Sikh community.
Yes, we celebrated, the government celebrated Guru Nanak 550th birthday, Guru Gobind Singh's 350th birthday, Guru Tegh Bahadur's 40th, 100th year birthday, and all other celebrations or our events related to the Sikh history. Not only in Punjab, where the Sikhs live in large number, but this history has been shown and placed for the world. We have celebrated all these events world over, courtesy to the Honorable Prime Minister, who has taken initiative that all such events of relating to Sikh history, the sacrifice of Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib, for the Tilak and Janjus, and the martyrdom of the four Sahibzadas, Guru Nanak's contribution to the upliftment and of the society, and the contribution of Guru Gobind Singh Sahib should be known to the people world over, not only to the Sikhs. In India, every corner of the country has celebrated these events. The even Martyr Day is celebrated all over the country. I think this is a great job taken by any Indian Prime Minister in the history so far, and I think he is a better Sikh than any of us. He has the vision, he has the knowledge, he knows the history and philosophy of the Sikhs. So whenever he gets a chance, I think he leaves no stone unturned to bring these facts in the notice of the world people living in every corner of the world.
Certainly. And in the larger context, when you talk about the global message, what does it tell the world in terms of how India celebrates its cultural and religious diversity, how it takes care of its minorities, especially when there are elements, there are mischievous elements around the world who try to paint India in a totally different light when it comes to how it treats its minorities?
In India, the minorities are totally safe, I can say on record. The minorities are growing here. In 1952-51 census, the minority population in India was 16%. And as of today, that is 2001 census.
The last census.
Their number has gone up to 21%. And the majority has come down from 84 to 79%. We have been Prime Minister of the country from minority. We had Prime President from the minority. They excel everywhere in the country. We have Nawab Pataudi, we had Vishen Singh Bedi, what to talk of Field Marshal Sam Manik Shah, we have Marshal of the Year Arjun Singh. And where you cannot locate this is not in comparison to this, in Pakistan, the population of minorities was 22% at the time of partition. Now they are only 4%. Same is the case with Bangladesh. And the worst is Afghanistan, where they were about 8 lakh Sikh and Hindu living in 80s, but now they are not even 80 Hindus or Sikhs living. And they have even destroyed the statues of Mahatma Buddha made by their forefathers. So India is a safe haven for the minorities, and we get every chance. However, this hate crime is going on in world over. Recently, the Americans have constituted a commission to look after the hate crime against the Indians they are living there. भारतीय लोगों के बारे में जो है वो उन्होंने कमीशन बनाया.
And what would you tell those who say, well, the Modi government is trying to cultivate the Sikh community because it sees that there is a chance that they could be turned into a vote bank, or they are a vote bank, but when it comes to Muslims, it's a different set of eyes that they have in terms of seeing that community, because we've had people from the Muslim community as well who've been chased away from other countries. They've been sheltered in our country.
Yes. As I requested you, India is a safe place for all the minorities. People who are suffering, I am looking at the majority. In minority, we look after 6 religions. That is Christianity, Islam, Sikh, Jain, Bodh, and Zoroastrian, that is Parsi. To me, every minority is my own family. And I have met all the people in Nuh and everywhere. They are safe here. They are progressing here. The Prime Minister loves each and every person. Yesterday, he celebrated not Christmas at his home, but we were all there in the churches to be with our Christian friends. Same is the case with Muslim brothers. So we Muslims are very happy, particularly after the steps taken by the Honorable Prime Minister to uplift the ladies, protect their rights, and to promote education in the Muslim community.
Certainly. That is the way how things are in India, and that's how the world ought to see it as well. And all those who talk about a different India when such occasions are celebrated by persons such as Prime Minister Modi and people of the highest eminence in the country, they get a slap right across their faces. Thank you so much for joining us and talking about it. Iqbal Singh, Lalpura, Chairperson, Minority Commission of India.
Thank you.